champion with a score of 9.950 from UCLA, Felicia Hano. We have a two-way tie for first place on uneven bars, both with scores of 9.950, both from UCLA, Nia Dennis and Madison Koshin. Today's balance beam champion with a score of 9.975 from UCLA, Kyla Ross. We have a two-way tie for first on floor exercise, both with scores of 10.0. Both from UCLA, Kyla Ross and Caitlin Ohashi. Today's all-around champion with a combined score of 39.275 from Utah State, Madison Ward. And your team results in second place with a 194.850, Utah State. And today's team champions with a combined score of 197.575, your UCLA Bruins. Now, fans, please direct your attention to the video board for our special video tribute honoring Miss Val. Let's first hear from the one and only Miss Val.
I'm kind of sick of hearing about Miss Val, but that's okay. I'm enjoying it. Could you please give Utah State a great round of applause for coming in? And for those of you that were here last year, I think all of you were here. Remember I said thank you to Stanford's head coach, Tabitha Yim, right, for allowing us to have this meet on this night. She also switched it so that we could have Utah State here on our last night because their head coach was part of our first national championship team. Give me a mic and I'm going to go rogue. So, before we get going on with our seniors, I want to say thank you to Wendy Fujinami for 38 years of working UCLA gymnastics. Right here. Thank you so much, Wendy. We're going out together right here. Wendy and I got together, had coffee a few years ago and decided to retire at the same time, so thank you. Thank you. And she wants me to sign the score sheet. Always doing her job. Okay. Alright, a few more thank yous. To our alumni band. In Los Angeles, and we built this together, Joe Huber, so thank you very much. I gave a shout out to everybody who's in this audience that came out today. But I know you guys went crazy when they showed someone. So for one last time, Ken John, we're so thankful that you're in our house. An amazing director, choreographer, producer for me to try to emulate, and I could never get to his stature, but when I heard he was coming today, I fangirled in a big, big way. The mastermind behind High School Musical, Dirty Dancing, and this is it, Kenny Ortega. Okay, now what am I supposed to do? Am I doing our seniors? I don't have a script. Senior video.
Taya is the most selfless person I've ever met. Taya is such a vital part of our team. She is one of the people that is behind the scenes and does so much for this team and is willing to do whatever she can to help us.
What I'm going to miss most about Taya is her huge caring heart that she has and that she brings into the gym every single day.
She's there for us emotionally, outside of the gym, inside of the gym.
We figured out that we wanted to use the sticky hands on my hands instead of on the vault table. Having her going home and thinking of new ways to make my vault better, that's such a special thing.
Having like that comforting person that anybody could go to is definitely what she's leaving behind on that team. And I know even after she's gone, people will definitely be able to go to her. Taya, you're one of the smartest, most genuine people that I've ever met. I'm so proud of you. I'm really happy that we became this close.
Macy is very wise and intelligent. Everything that comes out of her mouth is wisdom. Someone needs to put it in a book called The Macy Toronto Book of Life.
She is definitely a little feisty, so when she's in the mood, she is definitely something to work with.
She's just got like that Texas tune and that Texas sass. Even though her college career hasn't been the easiest road for her, she's always set her mind to a goal and just really worked super hard to stay motivated and to do anything she can to help the team.
Such a fighter, just having to battle through so many injuries, I feel like that determination and hard work has definitely rubbed off on the team.
She just has brought a very, very distinct light to the team.
You've definitely been someone I can come to whenever I need help or just want to rant or talk about anything in life. You've had a lot of ups and downs, but I'm so happy that you're able to show the world how beautiful gymnastics is and how beautiful a person you are inside and out.
Brianna's crazy. I actually think she's the definition of crazy because she has all these personalities in one person. You can't help but smile around her because she just gives off such radiance and positivity and love.
When you're around her, you just can't help but smile. She is so infectious with her laugh.
Every day there's something that she does that makes the whole team laugh.
Even though she's been here for such a short amount of time, it's crazy how much of an impact she's made on the team instantly.
She was family from the moment she got here.
First day she came in, it just sparked this joy and love that we all needed at that time.
Brianna literally dances 25 before she goes up on beam. We just have a little dance party so you don't worry about it.
And then when she comes into the gym, she hypes everyone up, probably the world's best hype.
She's always supporting us, always in the corner.
I'm just gonna miss you and your presence on this team.
But I know that whatever she pursues in the future, she's going to bring us some joy.
Caitlin is so strong, so empowering, and so inspiring.
Caitlin is honestly gonna conquer the world. I have no doubt about it. She honestly makes everybody around her want to be a better person.
Caitlin really embodies what the joy of gymnastics is supposed to be.
She's always dancing around
always has a goofy side to herself, making jokes and just making everyone smile and laugh around her.
I don't know if her laugh is so funny, and not hearing it in the gym is definitely going to be weird.
Caitlin's just a really diverse person, and she can go from having a dance party in her dorm, being super fun and crazy, but also this really sophisticated person who uses her poems to hold a crowd of people.
Caitlin is like a little Yoda. She's wise beyond her years. While she's still having fun, she's also inspiring and motivating so many other people just in general with her wisdom.
She's such an amazing teammate. She's not afraid to tell you what you need to hear.
As amazing as Caitlin is, the one thing she can do is definitely beat. That's what I'm missing most, is helping her something she can't do, because she knows me with a lot of things I can do.
If I haven't said already, I love you so much, and dynamic duo forever. Okay, our seniors are going to line up, but before that, I'm just going to share some inside really love with you. So, Kyla Ross has a chemistry final tomorrow, early morning, and a chemistry final on Monday morning. So it's genetics. So, what's genetics? Excuse me, it's not chemistry. Welcome to my world, dealing with Kyla Ross. So I just need to give another shout out to the Den, because the only way that we can get Kyla to calm down in the gym, I am not kidding, is to go to the grease board and have her do math problems. And so knowing that she had these two finals tomorrow and Monday, you all know that I have no affinity for math, as I said on national television last year, but I want to thank the Den for giving me the chemistry problems. For Kyla, it worked. She came back and killed it, right? So thank you. All right. Please bring out our two student trainers, Peter, the one, with his family, and Brooke Tobias. They are our student trainers. They are ridiculously smart. It's really important to surround yourself in life with people that are a lot smarter than you, and that's something I do very, very well. They are both pre-med, and they will both be applying for med school next year. So thank you for everything you've done for us, and go out in the world and Matea Brown and her beautiful family. Matea. Again, smarter than I am. Anybody who's in business, anybody that's had to lead any type of group of people know you need someone that is not only brilliantly capable of what they do for you. She's our head team manager, did I say that? Okay. Not capable, but she does this with a sense of appreciation and enthusiasm. Even all of my grunt work. She makes me look good, in turn makes all of them look good. And as you saw in the video, she will do whatever it takes to make this program great. Thank you so much. Okay. Come on up, Tintin. That's okay, exit stage right. Christina Conforti, stand up. Christina Conforti, stand up, right over there. All right, we all have Christina Conforti to thank for Brielle. She was at the University of Illinois for 2 years. Christina was her coach there, and it wasn't a great fit. And Christina called me and said, Miss Val, there's a Bruin on this team that needs to come back to Westwood. And I gotta tell you, she was not guaranteed admission. She had to take a class or two in the fall and get a certain grade. And she could have gone to any other school and gotten right in. But UCLA admissions, as rigorous as we are, true story, UCLA admissions said, sorry, she's got to take these classes and she's got to get at least a B in them. So she waited it out, I'm certain with confidence, knowing that she would be able to get into UCLA. And she came to us right before our season started last year. And within a few short months, she was one of the biggest reasons we won the national championship last year. I know you would want it. Macy Taranjo, come on down. Macy Taranjo, people always say you fight through injury, but Macy Taranjo has given me a new perspective. She doesn't fight through injury, she works through injury. And there's a difference. When you fight through something, you kind of have this negative energy. Macy has worked through a lot of injuries, starting the summer before she even got to us. And it never once let her down. She kept her energy and her positivity every single day with her teammates. And if you've noticed, she's always on that cusp of whether she's going to come in and compete or not. And you've got to be mentally, emotionally, and physically ready to come in and do your best. That is the hardest position to be in on this team, and she's been doing that beautifully her whole career here. Macy, your career has not been determined by the points that you put on the board as much as it has been your integrity and your character. Good job, parents. Okay, we done? That was fun. Hi, Kate. Come on over. Let's give it up for Kayla Ohashi! If you've not gone online and watched the Players Tribune piece they did on her, you need to. It's really, really, really powerful. It shows the heart of the human spirit, and it shows that everybody that knows Caitlin knows she's a spitfire. She may be small, but she is mighty. She will take on anyone as long as it's for justice and a great cause. And the reason why you all have fallen in love with her isn't because she puts tens up on the board as much as it is her heart, her courageous, courageous heart. And we all know, because we've seen it already, she's going to be going out in the world very shortly and making the world a far better place, because she's already changed the sport of gymnastics worldwide with the joy that she brings. So do I get to do her intro now? Oh, I don't know. I want to intro you. I want to talk about you. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't be here still if I wasn't Rogue. Thank you guys so much. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't love what I do so much. And thank you to my team that stands behind me every single day. If it weren't for Miss Val, the sport wouldn't be what it was today. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And if it weren't for her, I don't even know if I would be a gymnast today. So, with that being said, she has changed probably everyone's world that's in here today. And I want to thank you so much for that. Thank you. Hi, Ohashis. How you doing, Mama? You good? Now we're good.
And now, fans, please direct your attention to the video board for a special video tribute honoring the one and only Miss Val.
Hello, my friend. It's been quite an adventure spending these last 29 years with you, watching you build an amazing program that's meant so much to so many. Let's take a look back to see where it all began. We both started our careers here at UCLA in 1982. I came in as an athletic trainer, while you left the world of ballet to apply as a choreographer for the gymnastics team.
Way back, before you were ever Miss Val, I told you UCLA needed a dance coach, and that if you took the position, you had to promise to stay until I graduated.
You always listened to and respected my opinions, even though I was just a young college kid. And you taught me a little swagger. It's served me well over the years.
Wherever we went, whether it was a hotel lobby or an airport, there was always some type of performance going on.
In 1989, I began working with the gymnastics team, and just a year later, something happened that rocked the gymnastics world. A dance coach with no gymnastics experience became the head coach for the UCLA women's gymnastics team, thanks to a bold decision made by a wise and fearless woman.
You have created a premier gymnastics program at UCLA, which is exactly what was envisioned when you were hired. More importantly, you have achieved this with your unique style and grace. I never had one moment of regret in hiring you.
Those first few years were not easy by any means.
I came to UCLA with the idea that everybody that I was going to work with knew a lot about gymnastics. Little did I know that you had no clue what was going on when it came to coaching gymnastics.
You learned what not to do with our group. We were kind of in your experimental phase, I think.
I remember walking into your office one day. You said, "Yeah, can I help you? I'm busy." I did not return for a very long time after that.
For the first 6 months, she called me Brian. My name is not Brian, lady.
But I watched you face the challenge with grace, humility, and a willingness to learn. As you discovered the teachings of Coach Wooden and began to implement some of his philosophies, it was amazing to watch you find your own unique voice as a coach.
The unique style and incredible artistry that went into the amazing choreography will never be duplicated once you're gone. And that is because when you're watching the UCLA floor team, you're watching two souls dance. That is gymnast and that would be Miss Val.
The impact that you had on me to come to UCLA, Valerie, was your uniqueness. I knew that you weren't going to change who I am.
and you celebrate the difference. You celebrate the unique.
You and I drove to Cal State Fullerton together in a white T-Bird, discussing how and why UCLA never won the national championship, and we wanted to do it.
And then we won our first national championship. Valerie Condos and the Bruins win their first NCAA title.
You never asked us to win, but you gave us the courage and the will to prepare to win. It was a moment of pride, not just because we made history, but because I was proud to be a Bruin, and I was proud to be your athlete.
With the following year came another life-changing milestone.
I'm in love. I just want to say that being married and spending the last 21 years with you has been nothing short of incredible. Coach Wooden often said that the two most important words were love and balance, and you've brought both of those to my life in a big way.
The UCLA team grew into a true gymnastics superpower. And with that success, we had the freedom to focus on transforming the lives of these young women that we had the responsibility of taking care of at the most influential period of their lives.
I'm so grateful for your willingness to be there for us as a mentor, who really truly wanted us to be our best inside the gym now.
All those lessons about communication, accountability, and life after gymnastics is something I've instilled in my life ever since.
In 2001, we faced the greatest challenge of our careers to date. I still remember when you called me the morning of September 11th, 2001, the first day of practice of our new year.
I had flown in the night before, the last flight out from Pennsylvania. I remember you telling us that it was okay to be worried, it was okay to be scared and not know what's going on. And seeing the vulnerability, I think, helped the most.
And we went around the room asking each other, why should we do gymnastics when there's so much pain and suffering in the world? And the simple consensus was because we could. Right then and there, fear turned into purpose and gratitude.
Among the many life lessons you've imparted among these young women on our team, you always prioritize their education at a world-class university and making a positive impact on the world around them.
You made college gymnastics a microcosm for life.
Thank you for preparing us all for life after gymnastics and reminding us that life is about choice.
Thank you so much for all your guidance and your wisdom. I wouldn't be the person that I am today without your love, support, and guidance.
You really changed the course of my life forever. I don't know where I'd be right now without you.
You really helped shape me into the woman I am today with all of your life lessons.
Thank you for teaching me the importance of relentlessly pursuing excellence and for acting as if.
You have taught us some of life's greatest lessons, and we're forever grateful.
Thank you so much for your patience with us as we grew from girls to women.
In 2014, you were diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was truly inspired by your perspective of gratitude and unwillingness to waste a single day.
What you taught me during that time was that you get to wake up every day and have a choice to have a good attitude, a great mindset, and live the best life that you could possibly live.
There were a lot of life lessons that you taught me. The one that stuck with me the most was making each day a masterpiece. We realized that we have to live each day as if tomorrow is not promised.
In 2017, something bigger than all of us came to light. But you showed that when we all support and uplift one another, together we rise.
I know it's very special for all survivors that you dedicated an entire meet to us. Thank you for being there for me through that whole time and to everything that you've guided me through, everything that you've done for me.
You're influencing a new generation of gymnasts, coaches, and helping change the culture in our sport, and I am forever grateful.
Through countless challenges over the years, you have been a rock to the young women who have needed you. And when your best was needed, you reached the pinnacle of the pyramid of success, competitive greatness.
And the score is it! UCLA does it!
The one thing I want to tell you that really stuck with me that day was be anxious for nothing and grateful for all things.
All the tears that you've cried with me, all the injuries that I've been through, that you've been there, you've been my rock through it all. And I am so honored to have had that special moment with you.
Beyond the accolades, the awards, and the 7 national championships, your greatest achievement has been the innumerable lives that you've touched.
You unleashed me as a gymnast, as a performer, and as a person. You're such an inspiration and have taught me to really enjoy the journey.
When I face new challenges, I actually flash to looking over at your face. To me, the look meant you've trained, you're ready, get up there,
and make it happen. You may be retiring, but your legacy will live on in the women that you have coached over the past 36 years.
It's because of you and the program you built that I have met the best people in my life.
I was able to have so many moments of growth and to meet lifelong friends and wonderful people.
I just wanted to thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Val. Thank you, Miss Val.
Thank you, Miss Val. Thank you, Miss Val. Thank you, Miss Val.
Thank you, Miss Val. Thank you, Miss Val.
Val, thank you.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for inspiring student athletes for the past 29 years.
Thank you for supporting me.
Thank you for being an inspiration to me and to everybody in the gymnastics community.
You have brought beauty to the sport of gymnastics.
All right, Bruins, let's have 1 minute big round of applause for the legend herself, Miss Valerie Condos-Field.
Inside